Hi, good morning. It's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is helping family. Well, Sunday morning, I'm going over to the neighboring town where my sister lives. It's about an hour drive. She's got a house and a garage, and the garage roof is bad. So my brother, who's a carpenter, he's replacing it for her, and I'm helping him and helping her and helping family. So now you'll notice a lot of my videos on my website. It's kind of all about me, right, and about you trying to make your life better. But you'll find that if your family needs help, you will feel better if you help them. Now, you're not always going to want to feel like it. I was over there most of yesterday helping, and truthfully, I am just totally beat. I'm not as beat as I used to be. I'm a little bit better shape. I'm a lot stronger than I used to be from all that weight training. You'll watch those videos. But I am still beat. I'd rather today, I was kind of thinking, well, I'm going to go out for breakfast, and then I'll go out for, go to one of these nice coffee shops and take my computer and work on my writing projects. My team, the Packers, they're not even on today. The Brewers, there's a normal NFL, but I don't have to watch that today. So I figured I have all day to do my book editing and work on other writing projects, but instead I'm going to go over here and help a little bit, help family. I think you'll find that if you do help your family, and if you help them to bump up their life a little bit, it'll probably make your life a little better. You never know when you're going to need a little bit of a hand down the road. So there's that, and you just feel better. Plus, they're really nice to be around. Everybody's easygoing. My brother, my sister, my mom, we just kind of have a nice time. It's very, very pleasant. There's no like demands to work excessively hard. You just kind of do the best you can with what you have. I got to credit my father and my mother for this. My dad was always willing to help. My mom too. So help your family. I spend it. I have a couple kids, and I'm helping them as I can. I help them tremendously by leaving their mother. Tremendously good for the kids, for me to have left. Now, they did suffer when I left. Of course, they suffered. And then eventually their mother kind of turned on them and treated them the way she treated me. And but at least I had left, so at least they had a place to go. I took my son on his 16th birthday. My daughter ran away from her mother 6 months later. And they haven't been with her a night since. I mean, they visit her and spend a little time, but you might say they're mine, and they just barely tolerate her in their lives just because they're kind. And I know it's not easy for them to do that. They would just as soon leave her be. I certainly would be very happy never to see her again. But they're my family. I got my family on my level, my brother and my sister. I have my mother, I have my kids, and that's my family. We have another family member that we're checking in on, trying to help. But you'll find if you help your family, and if they're helping you, you'll have a lot better life. This is kind of the classic way to improve everyone's life. On the converse, sometimes some people are in a family that drags them down and makes their life worse. Well, that's the kind of family you're going to have to shed, and that is going to be really hard, because most people just say family, 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 how the family is treating a member of the family or treating each other. If your family isn't treating you right, well, then that's the family you're gonna have to get away from, and you're gonna have to somehow probably move to some other family, whether you marry into it or you know, have a special relationship, or you adopt, you know, your friends' families. And this is common too. You know, people gravitate toward their friends and gravitate toward their friends' family, and that's fine. I haven't needed to do that because I just love my family. So my family is, you know, all the family I need. And my friends, I don't really feel the need to get involved with my friends' family because, you know, my family is all I need for my family needs. But if you're in a case where, boy, my mother is really treating me bad, I just don't want to deal with her anymore, well, that's a mother you can kind of shed. Your family should be treating you well, and you should be treating your family well. Now, if you're not, you might want to shape up, I guess, and start helping your family. So I'm really wrestling with this because I'm considering moving farther away, right, to try to have a little bit more interesting and better life. So leaving my family many miles away, I don't know if I can do that. But you know, just because it's partly because, you know, where I live, I'm not that into this area, right? I like other areas a lot more. And I only live here because this is where my work is, this is where my kids are, this is where my mother is, this is where my friends are, my brother and my sister are here. But I'm, you know, still not sure that that's enough to keep me here for the long term. And I've been here for 54 years, so I guess I've been here for quite some time. And it's all family related. So give that idea some thought. Help your family. They'll appreciate it. You know, help them within your capacity. Now, like I said, my brother's a carpenter, so he's an expert at all this stuff about re-roofing, and he's got all the tools and the techniques and everything, and so I just let him direct, right? He does most of the work and all the thinking, and I'm just helping, and that's fine. You know, when I'm at work, it's the other way. I do all the thinking and the directing. So you know, sometimes when you're helping someone, you just help within your capacity. So give that idea some thought and help your family.